Hi, I'm Matt Bowman, and I'm here with Richard Garnick, CEO and Chairman of the Conjoin Group, which helps VCs and private equity companies re-engineer their underperforming portfolio companies in the face of dried-up funding. Thanks for joining us, Richard.
Pleasure, Matt.
So, Richard, VCs are sitting on billions of dollars of stranded assets right now, late-stage companies that probably are not going to get much funding. You recently founded the Conjoin Group. Tell us what the model is.
Yeah, fundamentally, our model is is to look at companies that have the characteristics that you talked about. Are companies that are struggling with their ability to find a liquidity event.
What does the process involve? You mentioned offshoring in your white paper, in your background. Tell us how you do it.
Well, the Conjoin Group is really not doing anything, inventing anything new. We're converging a number of key principles. We bring our own capital to bear to invest in these troubled assets. We bring high-end strategy consultancy and offshore globalization as a tool, along with other means to transform these struggling assets. We have already done it for one company and are looking to do for other companies. We had taken a company that had many of the same characteristics. It had been a company invested in during the period when money was easily found. We rapidly transformed the asset from a money-losing operation to one that is today profitable and has the prospects for growth. So from a value standpoint, we created all kinds of great options for the investor, going from a situation where it had no value, in fact a real problem on their hands, to something that now has tremendous path to growth and liquidity at some future date.
So there's clearly a liquidity crisis, and some of the solutions proposed involve like a government bailout even of the venture capital industries. What you're trying to provide is a market-driven solution. Basically, you've seen an opportunity here and are coming in. What is your take on government's role?
To a large degree, I believe in the free market system. I believe in self-reliance and the strength of the American economy to reinvent itself and innovate and apply innovation to differentiating itself in the market. Some of the single biggest strengths of our economy, dating back hundreds of years, is our ability to reinvent ourselves and to deal with creative destruction. It creates value. It creates new enterprises. It opens up market opportunities. I grew up in the semiconductor business, and we were facing the onslaught of the Japanese tsunami, as we called it, in the late 80s. And the companies that wrapped themselves around the flag to raise trade barriers no longer exist. One of them was Moztec, I can remember, and many other U.S.-based companies. The companies that embraced competition, Intel, TI, Motorola, what they chose to do was get out of commodity products, and they won in the long term, overcoming the challenges of the Japanese tsunami, who had a capital advantage for a period of time and were good at commodity products but not innovative technologies around the microprocessor for Intel, the digital signal processor that TI developed, and some other innovations that have come out. So I believe in continued innovation, keep government out of the middle of many of the overzealous regulatory requirements where the pendulum is swinging. It's an inefficient deployment of capital, as proven time and time again. You know, the government runs the post office, Amtrak, and go down the list, the systems that they run and how good they are in the world competitively, and how we have created world-class enterprises that are envy of the world, where the free market has been allowed to operate.